Do you want to increase your metabolism? Well, you are not alone because thousands of people are searching for this apparently on Google every single day. So what's going on with our metabolism and how can you speed things up? Today we're talking about your metabolism, which is really a broad, sort of vague term that refers to all of the chemical processes happening in your body on a daily basis. But most often, of course, when you hear someone talk about their slow metabolism or any problem with their metabolism, we're really talking about difficulty losing weight or suddenly putting more weight on. It's always about the weight. And that's why drugs like fen-phen get so popular, because they speed up that metabolism, they help with weight loss, and of course do terrible things to your body in the process, but we don't have to talk about that right now. I'm saying instead of artificially speeding up these things in our body, the whole metabolism, why not look at why your metabolism may have slowed down in the first place? And my mind just kind of jumps immediately to thinking about the thyroid, which controls your metabolism, and the insane rates of hypothyroidism that we're seeing. Andrea, I was wondering if that's something that you think about, and is the thyroid involved, and do you think it's true that some people we're just born with a slow metabolism?
Well, you are correct, Michelle, that some people just have a slow metabolism, but that doesn't mean that they are destined to gain weight. Your metabolism is the rate in which your body turns the food that you eat into the energy that it needs for survival. And as we age, our metabolism naturally slows down. So we can certainly blame a slow metabolism on our thyroid, which is very popular these days, but that's not fair to the thyroid. Metabolism will slow and speed according to our bodily needs. So for example, if we're not getting adequate nutrition, metabolism will slow. If we're over-exercising and not getting enough rest, metabolism will slow. Remember, the metabolism is regulating the energy that we need for survival. So if someone wants to speed their metabolism, they actually need to exercise more. But, and this is a big but, I'm talking about your big butt.
Thanks a lot.
But extreme dieting and extreme exercising will actually slow your metabolism as the body is trying to preserve itself and its energy for survival. So something else to keep in mind is that if the lymphatic system and your detoxification system is sluggish, or the like your liver, your kidneys, if they're not functioning well, that's also going to slow your metabolism. The body needs to clean itself out. And if it's congested, the metabolic pathways don't work as well. So in that case, it's a really good idea to detox. And we covered detox in a previous episode. And it's very important that everyone goes to see that so they understand the detox process better. So in a nutshell, you don't blame your thyroid for a slow metabolism. There's other processes that are happening. The metabolism may be slowing down for a variety of reasons. And here's a gratuitous plug. If you're blaming your thyroid, please pick up my book, Happy Healthy Thyroid. It's time to love that little gland and support it rather than yell at it and tell it that it's not doing its job.
Cool. So I'm in my mid-50s, and I hear women in their 50s tell me all the time how much their metabolism has slowed down. And I'm not going to lie, like I feel that way too. I feel like, oh, I've got that post-menopausal weight gain and all that kind of stuff. But the truth is that it's been a slow decline of metabolism. It isn't like you wake up one day and it just goes down like that. We like to blame it on that, but it's not really true. And when I stop and get really, really honest about it, even though I eat a lot cleaner than I ate when I was younger, I'm probably eating more than I used to. You know, at different stages in life, your lifestyle changes. I'm traveling more. I'm eating out a lot more. There's lots of opportunities for drinking and celebrating, all good things, but these are going to, add some weight. And easy to say it's my slowing metabolism, but it's not. It's my changing lifestyle. Also, I don't have the same energy that I had when I was younger, and that's very normal. When I was younger, I could easily throw in an extra workout class in the evening. I'm tired now. Like, I'm not going to do that often, and I'm okay with that because I'm listening to my body and what my body needs. So yes, everything's slowing down, but I'm cool with that. Like, I'm just kind of following, nature's vibe for me. But that being said, I want to feel my healthiest. I want my body to work as well as possible. So I think exercise is a no-brainer. We want to have lots of weight training. We want a lot of high interval training. In addition, eat real food, get lots of sleep, drink lots of water, all those things that are good for you in every way. After that, I just say, okay, I'm doing the best I can. My metabolism, is going to slow, and I have to make changes along the way if I want my body to respond to that. And that's just the way it is. So
I feel like every episode we can just come on and be like, sleep more, drink more water, eat real food. Bye.
yeah, it's true. It's all the
true.
same.
It's all the same. That's okay. We'll deliver it a little differently each time to keep you interested. So I like what you said, Lisa, about the exercise and sleeping more. That's definitely good ways to boost your metabolism. Another kind of interesting way that we don't always think about is using spices. So your spice cabinet is a way to rev things up, right? Not just the flavor of your food, but what happens in your body when you eat it. So things like ginger, even cinnamon, which doesn't feel particularly spicy, but it's a warming spice, cayenne pepper, cumin. It's not like you want to take a spoon and scoop it up and just shove it in your mouth. Like, that's not what I'm talking about here. It just means cook, which kind of gets back to that idea of eating real food. But anyway, you want to eat food that's flavorful. You want to eat food that has color, that has spice. It's going to make you happy. It's going to make your body happy and work properly at every level. If you think about it, Americans, like the American diet, first of all, we're the fattest, sickest people on the planet, and we eat white bread and we eat French fries. It's oil, it's salt, it's white stuff. But in other parts of the world, they're eating much more interesting foods, spicy food, fermented food, unprocessed traditional foods that if you saw, you'd be like, ew, that's gross, but all sorts of different stuff. It's much more interesting. And they don't experience the same obesity and metabolic problems like we do until, of course, American culture creeps in. And that's when it starts happening there. So get some spices in your diet.
But don't do the cinnamon challenge. Remember that when they were taking spoons of cinnamon? Like, that was like killing people.
Yeah, it's too
don't
hot,
do that.
too spicy.
Yeah,
It'll close your little throat up.
Yeah.
Yes. So the key for people to increase their metabolism is to move to a country that hasn't been Americanized yet.
There you go.
There you go. The end.
Okay, so I want to thank everybody for joining us today. We don't want you to miss any of these fabulous episodes of The Healthy View, so please find us and subscribe on iTunes. And while you're over there, leave us a 5-star rating and a written review. We would love that. You can also catch us on YouTube, Stitcher. I don't even know what Stitcher is, but that's where you can catch us. And just about everywhere else. And if you're watching us on YouTube and you like our shtick, give us a thumbs up. We're also happy to send you a quick note when we release a new episode, and you can sign up for our mailing list at healthyviewshow.com. So we'll see you and your revved up metabolism on the next episode.